Complexities turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
Complexities turn to pick.
Gyrocopter.
Dazzle.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oracle.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Complexities turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Complexities turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Queen of Pain.
Radiant team pick.
Oh yeah, no pressure or anything. So now, like, the real question is, we actually have 3 of the potential top 2 NA teams, like, right here with us. This game is pretty exciting, right? Like, you know, everyone argues about, like, who's number 2 NA? Like, it's either Complexity, Digital Chaos, or Veggie Esports. So, you know, you really have no clue who it could be.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh, well, the debate rages on. I don't know. I see it all the time. Who's really to say? Yeah. Just keep telling yourself that. But no, I like that though. You brought it up. Complexity undefeated, and this is a really big matchup. Like, if Complexity win, I was just taking a look at the bracket. It's a little, it's one of those classic group stages. So you gotta, 2-0, you get 3 points. Gets a little complicated near the end. Hence why you end up with things like forfeits. But that's okay. It didn't end up affecting us too badly. Well, kind of actually. Did get Complexity like 3 points, which is kind of lame, but that's all right. What it ends up meaning is that Digital Chaos needs a 2-0, and then that will put them in a tie for first place with enemy GG.
Turn to pick.
So, no drop in the set for Digital Chaos, and then Complexity, they also need to 2-0 to take first place. If they go 1-1, then they're also going to end up being tied. So, both teams just want a 2-0. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, synergizes extremely well with the Aura. The other one that Aoi sometimes play would be the Mirana, which is pretty decent with Beastmaster. Kind of some arrow shenanigans and stuff like that. A little bit of getting in nice and close for the roar under the moonlight shadow. So, but instead they're gonna go with kind of the same idea, I guess, the Bounty Hunter.
Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit like, obviously there's decent roaming potential. You'll have the Invoker in the mid lane, can probably set up for some pretty good kills. We'd be probably either Quaspex or Exor should be fine, honestly. But looking through this, I think that bench still looks pretty solid. If they want to run it as a core, I think they've only run it as support for AUI, but I don't even think that'd be the worst thing if they want to go core that. I don't think they play TC on the Wraith King, which would be another hero I kind of like to see. Probably might just end up being a Juggernaut, honestly.
Radiant team ban.
We'll see.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Complexities turn to pick.
Lycan.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, okay. I wonder how this changes their thoughts. Did you say have they played a Lycan game? Were you saying?
Ten seconds remaining. 5
Let's
seconds
see. Well, it looks like it
remaining.
was played by Chessie, and they went with kind of the same. They had also the Queen of Pain and the
Reserve time.
Earthshaker, and it looked like they did the Earthshaker off lane though. Oh, was it like a okay? So they had Chessie on. They had a support Wraith King. I think they might have went full greed. Okay, this was against Leviathan. I missed this game. So Chessie played the Lycan. They had Hanskin on the Wraith King, who ended up with a Blink Midas Blade Mail Skull Basher in 35 minutes. Limp was on the Queen of Pain, Swindle on the Earthshaker. This looks pretty clowny, but you know, you want a little push? We can show you some push. Go back for the Lone Druid. Yeah, all those summons.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple games. I know Pycat the other day, he wound up with like 18-minute Midas into Radiance, and I've seen it a couple times as well in the qualifier, like just giving a little bit of space, getting some farm off and onto yourself. So very, very popular hero. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, nice. He did this the other day too.
30 seconds to battle.
Yep. So I wonder, I've seen a lot of these like four, assuming it's going to end up being like the 4 roaming role, Queen of Pain. I see a lot of them going for the urn. Alright, this we might actually get something near.
The battle begins.
Gold for dark light. First blood.
Not. First blood! Now that's how it's done, kids!
Those bounty rune battles up against the Earthshaker. Always extremely dangerous. I can't believe Fisher still lasts for 8 seconds. I was positive that was going to get nerfed. What a hero. Yeah, I know. Your heart. Well, it's going to make it a little bit easier here for TC, you know? It's like, okay, well, they killed my mid, and now they're going to keep killing my mid, so I'll be safe down here. It's the mind games. See, that's how it works. Especially, like, he's only level 1. Yeah. I mean, usually I think a lot of people have been hating on the Bane, hating on... Even Dazzle's pretty bad with that, or well, rather, I should say pretty good with the new Poison Touch. It's just worth getting a level 1, but Oracle is just disgusting. It's a filthy hero. It's no wonder they're always going to take it if it's left open. And to combo with that, like, lots of teams have been banning Invoker first up against them. Pretty, you know, big respect on Yawar, but they'll end up with both this game. So I gotta say, I'm a little worried for Complexity, but, you know, they're undefeated this batch and playing very well. Their draft was a pretty big mix-up in itself, so I think we're in for a good one here, and a good series overall. Yeah, it's absolutely absurd. He just gets a couple levels on top of him. He can do so much damage immediately, and you just feel like you can't do anything. You're locked in place by like a cold snap. In this case, when you're going for the Colossus Wex. And I have seen quite a few of these max homing missile builds come out of Complexity. It's always pretty comical. It's you know, the fans love it. It's good stuff. It's one of those satisfying sound effects in the game too, you know? When the missile finally connects, it's like a dink.
Crimes of time.
100 times my age, and you're still a fool.
Yeah, nicely played. Good coordination there. It looks easy, but you got to make your way over there, get there, kind of sneak your way past. And everyone knows he's always kind of hanging back. Maybe he's blocking the wave or something. So you can be a little bit more subtle. And you sneak your way over to the mid.
Apologies to everyone watching on Dota TV. That is completely my fault. I forgot. You know, when I'm playing, obviously I don't have open mic going on. So otherwise that would annoy the living hell out of my team. So sorry. Dota TV is good now. Apologies for that.
All right. Well, how's Golden anyway?
He's doing pretty well. I was just looking at the comparison between him and Swindle. I think that Earthshaker is probably one of the easier offlaners, like just very conservative in order to make the lane work. You can always do that Fisher block and get experience. So the fact that Bulba is actually sitting ahead of him in experience right now, and he's got a decent number of CS. I mean, it's actually not even decent. It's amazingly good, 16 and 4. A lot of this does come down to just the natural roaming deal that is happening for the Queen of Pain, but once you get a good start on Beastmaster, I kind of feel like he's in a way like Darkseer, in that you just get to level 3 early enough and you just push out those supports so easily. The double bore, like how can these supports stand up against the double bore?
I don't think anybody can, man. It's so annoying. I guess they'll have to heal from the dazzle, but it's only 90 man, I suppose. But there's so many times where I'm just not expecting it, and Beastmaster kills somebody because he gets two boars out of nowhere, and the support they could trade. Like maybe it's a Bane or somebody who's so used to always getting the upper hand, and you just can't win up against those things. They're actually discussing getting Arcane Rune, get 3 going. So when things get a little bit whack, get like the zoo.
All right, they're gonna try and catch Lint. The biggest problem right now is that now that Gyrocopter's level 6, he can throw the missile, and if Yuar tries to mitigate some of the damage by staying close, he's just going to get ulted now, and that'll ensure a kill. So he's always going to stay a little bit far back. Hanskin's going to stay spotted out. He takes a good amount of damage here. Nothing, obviously, life-threatening without the Invoker, but they keep some of that pressure off the Invoker in the meantime.
I'm surprised Swindles hasn't died, honestly. I know he's playing pretty far back, he's not even level 4 yet, but you would think once it's level 5 on the lone druid, I don't even think I would come in experience range. Maybe I'm sure if they see him on the lane one more time, they might come in and just plant a ward here, just so they know, like, 3 kill every single time he rises. 40-30-17, ping him now. Let's get this guy, man.
Around AUI. Looks like Swindle does have a pretty good idea what's going on. They've got the counter ward set up alongside the ward, so do see his rotation over. He's just going to be playing it real safe for the time being.
And there's that ward. And slap that down there.
Shadow wave.
Catch Swindle. Slow him down. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it probably is. If they get the Q here,
Root Lord.
Swindle's going to be maybe dead. They get a root. Oh, the TP's in are just not getting enough. 1-4-3-7 pulls him up. Let's the turnaround here. Lim comes in, but that magic damage completely gone as 1-4-3-7 saves himself there with Fate's Edict. And that destroys a Gyrocopter. I love Oracle versus Gyrocopter for that exact reason. The biggest thing about Gyro is he puts all that early pressure with his magic damage, and that is completely negated by an Oracle oftentimes.
I mean, this hero is just. I'm sure it'll be. It's already starting to become tier 1 pick ban. A lot of teams. Sometimes it's totally ignored the draft. I'm sure that probably won't be the case. Like coming the majors, I can't expect him in his current form to not be like first pick ban every game.
MP. But it's away there. Hanskin was able to get his blink out. No problem. Looks like they're trying to give maybe Hanskin a little bit more space. It'd be nice if Lim could rotate around like 4 spites like he was doing at the bottom lane, and they could give Hanskin some recovery time. because he's been roaming and not really getting much levels. Actually, the best thing, I suppose, the more, I guess the safer play, in a way, would be the Lycan jungling, right? And then they could just keep the Queen of Pain at the top lane. Tornado MP, just burn out a little bit of Limbs mana.
Typically,
Combo.
typically like you're helping, obviously. You want to get a lot of early ganks. The best part of this Queen Pain is kind of show up, get the Shadow Strike, and allows the hero like maybe lacking a little bit of control, stack all that damage with the kills, but almost been playing back really safe. Obviously he's the boar, he's the hawk, he's keeping a big eye out, and unless he's going to get a smoke in on skin or something, it doesn't seem like a lane to get on.
He gets the Fisher out. Just probably going to get run down. Oh, never mind. We got the Dazzle. They're all good.
TC can't buy a root, man.
I'm surprised 1437 is doing it the way he's doing. I would have expected him to value the disable time of the Q more than the extra damage that he's doing. Because what he's doing right now is he's purifying flames and then throwing a short switch in Zen in order to purify off the heal. I usually the way I see it is more value in the disable, but I guess when you're that high a level, just figure the nuking damage is better.
Alright, there we go. We had the double echo going on Dota TV.
Oh, apologies.
It's okay.
Didn't tell Modpacks turn off his Dota TV that. Been around Blitz too much. It's got me saying homies. I haven't adopted
the homies.
Yeah. I haven't adopted saying fam yet. That also drives me a little bit crazy. Everyone's saying that. I don't want to say it too.
I made a New Year's resolution to not use the M word.
Alright, Jesse, he's gonna get blown up here. 1437 should provide enough nuking power to be able to finish off Jesse here as he tries to ult away, but that's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, coming in through the bottom, Hanskin ran right through that tower. Oh, Tornado EMP, is this gonna be enough damage? It will, he gets blown up. Fisher block comes in, they do have the wolves to be able to block him out, and Limp, he's gonna be able to combo this up with the ultimate. They're gonna be able to slow down Yuar with the first rocket. It's gonna be enough though. Swindle blocking up, Enchant Totem not gonna hit there. And Yuar will be hit by the rockets. Oh,
nope.
No. If the rocket had actually hit, done damage, maybe they could have finished him off with a Fisher, but no such luck there.
What a hero.
Yeah. What a hero. Complexity at the bottom lane. Not going to be able to do anything to this lone druid now that he's level 8. Between the roar and the natural tankiness of the hero, you require like 3 or 4 heroes on some solid disables to catch him out.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many games of the old TC Bear. I'm digging it so far. Seems good job getting himself the Iron Talon.
Yeah, I wanted to check out his build because I don't know. What are your thoughts on Iron Talon? Are you a fan? Not a fan?
I mean, I don't think it has that much of an effect on the pro scene. It's kind of comical the effect it has on the pub scene in terms of like, oh, I can jungle now, you know, and stuff like that. But I don't know. It seems like, how can you ignore it if you're ever going to be anywhere near the jungle? 40% of a creep just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Seems pretty crazy. Like, if you're not building a Battle Fury and you have a Quelling Blade, probably just buy it.
All right, I said they needed 3 or 4 heroes, and it looks like they've got those heroes now. The ultimate comes out. Oh, the roar!
Oh, it's a roar.
It's a beautiful roar. Limp, he does manage to get the double slow. They're just trying to kill the bear because they know they can't actually kill TC. They can't even get that much. Bear gets away as well, and a 4-man smoke gank from Complexity is completely, I mean, I'm not going to say completely wasted, but that was not, they did not get out of it what they really wanted, which was a low druid kill and the tower. Instead, they're just going to get tower, and as a result, they're probably just going to have both mid and top take a significant amount of tower damage in the guy. Going out. Jesse is going to try and catch him here. Tornado EMP will buy him some time. 1437's also healing up. Looks like he'll survive through his ults. Chessie's going to come in, try and finish him off. The cold snap is buying him more and more time, and Chessie, he's actually got to back out here as his ultimate is almost done for, and he's brought down to well below half HP.
You can't kill this guy, man.
No.
Throw up the false promise, start healing yourself, purge off the debuff, life's good. No, but either way, you know, overall, see, all this movement from Complexity, it appears to be costing them because, you know, they're only up 1 kill on the side of DC, but they are up 2,000 in terms of the experience, and then yeah, about 1,500 of the net worth. But a lot of that probably does come from things like, you know, roaming Queen of Pain, that smoke gang failing on the bottom. They got the tower, of course, but they had to trade out a little bit of more static farm here from the DC boys.
All right, the smoke going in. Dota Cinema. Digital Chaos. I don't know. I see DC. I just want to say Dota Cinema. Digital Chaos making their wraparound into the jungle. See if they can find the Lycan and pop him. They know that because he has his Vlads, he's very likely to just sit and farm, even if he was missing HP. And this is their opportunity to be able to blow him up. Looks like a second time that they'll catch Chessie out and get the kill. Bulba is racking up some gold now. That was his first kill, but being a part of that earlier assist and his lane just going well, it's going to be a very fast Necro Book 3 at this rate.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I'd say, honestly, most of the Necro 3s I see, even a good game, are coming around maybe 18, 19, 20 minutes. So it should be a little bit ahead of that curve, and track gold, of course, always going to be helping with that. I think it's time to get on the roll here. You know, level 7 on your Oracle, that's so good. Nice early levels on your Oracle. You're not stuck somewhere down below, you know. You don't want to be like 4 or 3 or something like that at this point, stuck on a Witch Doctor or something like that.
Yeah.
It's ready to rock.
Got that full nuking potential plus the save.
What about, when's the Roshan timing? It should be soon, right? For Chessie and the boys. And
Yeah.
they've got the Necro.
The thing is, it's going to be so hard to do against a Beastmaster, though. You know? You're
Yeah, and
kinda
track.
always expecting that Hawk, and you're right, track.
Radiant's
Forgot
middle
about that.
tower is under attack.
So,
Yeah, they actually have lots of vision. They have Sunstrike if they... Actually, he probably doesn't have X4 yet. No, he doesn't.
the ultimate coming out from Chessie, looking for the Fissure. Not going to find it. They'll just take this tier 1 tower instead. The Beastmaster is going to push out the top lane, though, so it will be a trade-off. Tier 1 for tier 1. It's a problem. They don't necessarily push faster than Digital Chaos.
No, which is surprising to say whenever you have a Lycan on the team, but
Yeah.
they have obviously some pretty sick pushing power when it comes to the Lone Druid and the Beastmaster. It's funny, whenever I think of Lone Druid, I always think about, you know, Ogre Magi and Alacrity from the Invoker, but it's not often you consider going for this, the Beastmaster or a 2.
They've
Sport
got
Bear.
Bear this time.
Pretty much a hero pick.
Stay within Rocket Barrage and... Uh-oh. Oh, it's... 300 gold, 19 bit of experience going the way. That being said, Chessie was actually trying to do Roshan at the same time his team was chasing away the Lone Druid. Chaos did come in with full force here. 3-man smoke plus the bounty hunter. Lone Druid is not too far away either. They're going to try and actually sneak around behind the tier 1 tower here, knowing they've got vision on Chessie. They may come forward to try and just summon wolves through the middle lane or maybe go jungle. But because they already have this positioning nice and close to the tower, they're going to backdoor it. Because why the hell not? They've got Lone Druid and Necronomicon minions. They've got plenty of minions to tank up the tier 1.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And all going according to plan here. Probably see them either head up into like maybe the top jungle, secure level. They already have a lot of wards up here. Aside Digital Chaos, this jungle is not safe at all for complexity right now. So probably hoping to maybe exert a little bit of pressure, push the waves in, sit back for a bit, and look for a smoke gank in there.
Necronomicon 1. Chessie.
Visibility.
They really need, I think, the biggest turnaround for complexity, because they're just going to get split push. They're not going to actually push faster than Digital Chaos. They can't necessarily do, you know, really big objectives like, you know, take Roshan
Invis
and
bot.
stuff like that. Oh, he sees him. Swindle's hot, and he will be he's dying. 1 for 3/7 could have joined in. So, great pick off. I was going to say the Blink Dagger timing seems all important for complexity right now, because that gives them then the edge in team fights and also gives them the necessary catch. We're watching a lot of times that Digital Chaos are just able to walk away from complexity because they just don't have quite enough catch against some of these more mobile heroes.
Well, they just willingly went into the pit, and the track had just debuffed on Chessie, so they certainly know they're in there.
It seems like
And the Hawk as well.
they're kind of desperate. This is not the right play. Limp's going to be caught out here inside the pit. He's going to be the first to go down. Chessie goes straight for UR, but UR's going to be able to get some distance. Maybe they can still get the kill, though. Pops the extra bit of HP. Oracle's going to be able to provide the save, and UR's going to be fine for the time being. Meanwhile, Z-Free, completely out of mana, means no Shallow Grave for him, will be taken out as well. Back over to Chessie, who gets rooted on his way. Oh, no. He's dead as well. That's 2 plus a third with that buyback on Limp. And Hanskin's in no shape to join the rest of the team when it comes to fighting, so Complexity may, in their attempt to do Roshan, just fed away the game. That was 3 very important kills with the buyback.
Yeah. That buyback is just like the icing on the cake, man. That hurts so bad. You're just trying to maybe keep yourself in the game, you know. I feel like you're right, they were trying to rush it. It felt like they did feel maybe the game was slipping away, and this is like their big ticket to not even just catch up, maybe even get ahead a little bit. And now look what you're at, man. Like, oh, I'm surprised.
I mean, they weren't totally wrong. Like, we kind of saw it. We saw some of the, you know, the problems that Complexity was going to have as the game moved forward, etc., etc. And the net worth was slipping towards Digital Chaos, but nothing like that you couldn't come back from. 2,500 gold lead, not severe. But now you're looking at, you know, 7,000 gold lead. Your chances of actually being
oh my god, they're just going again.
I mean, it seems so minimal. To lose a Roshan fight like that and come back and actually somehow take Roshan after a failed attempt seems highly unlikely. Digital Chaos have already shown themselves to be wary of it, got the proper heroes to be able to scout the pit pretty easily, and now they've got a Radiant, so they actually have no reason to avoid fights. Anything, it's Complexities who need to sit back and farm because they've got an underfarm support Queen of Pain. They don't have their Blink Dagger yet on the Earthshaker, and their Gyrocopter bought back earlier, so he's super underfarmed.
Yeah, so much of their game stance is changing dramatically and drastically here for Complexity. Like, it's no longer this, all right, we're going to group up, we're going to push this tower, we're going to retreat, you know, maybe go for a little bit of a smoke here. Now it's no one can build on their own. We got to watch out for the Bounty Hunter tracks, you know, watch out for this roaming Invoker. He's going to have the Orchid soon. So we've all seen that thing go to work and how disgusting it can be against so many heroes. And the map is going to be shrinking extremely quickly. As every tower falls, the potential GPM Complexity is going to be dropping fast.
Tier 1 going to be taken out here. Not much Complexity can do about that. Swindle has the last bit of his mana stolen away by the Necronomicon Archer. Nice deny from Z-Free. Long-standing shining support of the NA region. Manages to pull a small little bit of sunshine. This dark and cloudy game of theirs.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Is that what you contemplate? That kind of stuff you think to yourself while you're just pulling Ancients all day?
You know, it's joined Dota After Dark, waxing poetic at 3 a.m.
Alright, well, that Orchid's almost done here. And I'm pretty scared here for Z-Freak, for Swindles even. He can't be out on his own. Chessie might be able to escape. Limp, it's going to be close. This is looking pretty rough. You have the BKB soon. Okay.
The Invoker is going to be picking people off left, right, and center, and then the Oracle is going to be saving everyone. Because he not only is going to have his level 2 ultimate with a sharp decrease in cooldown, but you're also going to see the Glimmer Cape now. So I highly doubt Complexity are going to be prepared for that. I doubt they're going to be able to carry Dust or counters for these team fights, just because they are so dramatically far behind.
Well, DC are going to take the pressure off here. They'll take the Roshan themselves. You know, Complexity don't have to worry about it. Pretty sweet one.
True.
Yeah.
Now Complexity just literally worrying about split pushing and finding farm where they can and nothing else. The objective game has been completely lost for the first 20 minutes. They're going to have to find some sort of opening. Certainly not in the next 5 minutes, but maybe 10, 15 minutes down the line when they have some of their core items.
Trying to think of like how you can even. We've seen a couple like Blink icons, but this is one of those games where you're up against Qualifier Invoker, you're up against the Beastmaster, you're up against Track. That's not even going to save you. And your little cheesy tactics won't work here. So I don't even know. Chessie's just going to have to get a BKB, honestly, and then over time, there's really not much you can do. Just hope you don't get rooted or roared. try and split push these side towers as much as possible.
What a ridiculous hero. Invoker.
It's something else, man.
That alacrity attacking so damn fast.
It's pretty funny how it ends up getting boosted, like, in the later stages now. Like, oh, don't worry, guys, we took care of it, we nerfed that early laning phase, we saw how awful it was, let's just make it better at the end of the game instead.
I mean, honestly, should Invoker have this? I honestly feel like he shouldn't be able to put alacrity on himself. You know, like, he's the ultimate spellcaster. Why is he a right-clicker too? Jesse's dead. Caught by the Beastmaster Roar. They do have the Shallow Grave, but there's going to be so much disables coming out from Digital Chaos that it shouldn't be a problem getting that kill in the end. Complexity going to retreat with the rest of their heroes, though, making it a one-off kill.
Swindle seems like the most godlike
Dire's
Echo Slam of his life right here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
At the that's not a good start. They throw out the ward, he gets tracked. How's he possibly going to be able to find the right kind of blink Echo Slam when he's spotted at all times? Hell, half of his mana is gone from that Necronomicon Archer. Leads forward. Oh, dodging the Fissure quite nicely. Spirit Bear, alright. Let's just give it some of that Oracle heal as well.
Like
And with the alacrity, oh my god. That is actually so disgusting that they're going to false promise it and keep it alive? No. Alright, so 300
It's so perfect. You don't have to worry about the damage, it's just cost specs Invoker, so alacrity, oh, it still works fine, because it gives you still 85 attack speed. Okay, that's fair and balanced, right, guys?
You know, I was just thinking earlier, I was like, man, I bet Oracle and Lone Druid is super strong. Just because,
Yes.
like, oh, guys, like, they're super tanky, right? Once you reach in that mid-game stage where you start targeting one or the other, they're both super tanky, and you just, like, false promise one or the other. Keep the Lone Druid hero alive, and the bear just goes to work for, you know, that extra, however long. I forgot how, that 7 seconds. False promise. That just seems...
Does it scale?
long.
Yeah, it scales now, so 7, 8, 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, we're just heading to that Orchid for maximum fun times here. It kind of reaches ridiculous levels. I'm still trying to think, yeah, complexity, we've seen worse. I've been watching all these open qualifiers, man. I've seen some pretty huge throws lately.
Dire's bottom tower
So the dream is, you know, alive and well. It's NA Dota after all. Let's be honest here.
Oh, Swindle. Oh,
Alright.
Alright,
Okay,
he's got
okay.
the block off. They do have a counter ward, so that's a kill. 2 turns to
Got
3
him.
is complexity.
Dire's top tower
They
is
find
under
something to
Dire's
grasp,
top
but
tower
Digital
is
Chaos
falling.
don't really seem to care. They're just going to keep going, oh, you want that tier 2? That's nice.
Radiant's
We've already
middle
taken a
tower
tier
is
2 of
under
our own. We're going to go ahead and try
no.
and take this tier 3 as well. In fact,
Okay.
they're going to get, oh my god! Alacrity, Necronomicon minions, that is
Radiant's
so
middle
disgusting.
tower
Can
is
they
falling.
even get back in time? They're going to lose a
There's no
rack.
Sonic Waves.
Are under attack.
Holy cow. Alright, the ultimate's gonna come out. The range rack is already gone for nothing. Digital Chaos gonna make a full retreat. Swindle, he gets the Echo Slam on it too, but instantly it's just the damage is healed up by the mech. Now Hanskin comes forward trying to slow down Yawar, but Swindle's gonna die out to the Orchid in the last couple of right clicks, and Yawar still trying to get away. Nice Sonic move coming out there. Looks like he will still die, and that's just gonna be the Aegis though. Chessie, slow down. Oh no, the ultimate's run out. He's gonna be losing his life. The Shallow Grave can only do so much. 2 down on the side of complexity, and they call it GG. 26 minutes. These games in 6.86 have been so short and so sweet, at least for the winning team anyway. And it seems like that trend is going to continue here in what could have been a much more highly contested series between Digital Chaos and Complexity.
Digital Chaos have been absolutely crushing it lately. They've been doing some pretty early games. Obviously, this will be Complexity's first loss, so not to take anything away from them. They've been doing very well as well. And so now Complexity, they can still 1-1 because they have the head-to-head matchup in favor of them against enemy.